No, they got it. They smarter these days, Hink. They smarter these days. You remember when we were in college, right? It used to be that they would invite you to their house, and within 3, 4, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, shit start happening. That was back in the days, but now I think they're smarter now. Like if you look at the girls, in fact, the girls have flipped the table on the guys. So instead of them bringing you to the house based on what I'm seeing online, because I've been out of the game for more than 10 years. So based on what I'm seeing online right now, so what they do is that they want you to take them to lunch, to dinner. They're gonna get money out of you, and they're gonna get money out of subsequent men. So they're not just getting money out of one man; they're getting money out of subsequent men. But back in the days, we used to go to their house straight. You see, so it was men then back in the days, but now it's women ripping men off.
So they work. So they working y'all like tricks.
He ain't never lied though. I've
Nah,
heard
nah,
some
nah, nah.
stories.
No, is they work in trade like
Yeah.
trees because I'm been out of that shit. But guess what? Like Trey is saying, Trey is still getting to their houses, for some reason because it's not every woman that is that smart. But at the same time, it's not every woman that is out there to seek a man for dinner or lunch. Some women are really out there for genuine thing because if you see online, based on the based on podcast, some are really going out there to find a man to marry. And some men are really out there to marry a woman, but the majority of them are just using each other.
Correct. I agree.
What's going on, Trey? What you got on it?
What's good with y'all? Look, my thoughts are simple. I enjoy dating apps. I think they're great, especially if you're a man who's not trying to get married and you don't want to be in a relationship. This is a godsend. There's nothing but a bunch of women on there that's willing to have sex with you. This is perfect for me. I love them. Personally, I'm not. If you are not smart enough to realize when you're in the lion's den, that's your fault. If you gonna hop in with a bunch of lions, and then when lions start acting like lions, you want to complain and cry and say, "Well, why are they treating me like this?" That's your fault. You got in there. If you're going on a dating app looking for something serious, you are asking for it. Hint hit the nail on the head. It's not for people who are looking for serious relationships. Certainly not Tinder and Bumble and Hinge. These are not places where you're going to go find serious relationships. You are silly if that's what you think. You're a silly person if that's what you think. Most people that go in there are having hookups because it is centered and based around hookup culture. And this is what these big time CEOs won't tell you. They'll try to make it seem like, oh, well, we engineered these apps so people can find love. No, they didn't. They engineered them so people would pay money. That's what this whole thing is built on. And they want the men to spend money. I heard somebody talking earlier about spending money on these apps. The way the algorithm works is the more money you spend, the less matches they send you. That's how it works. So they tell anybody who's paid attention, who studied this stuff, you never spend money on these apps. You only use the free ones. I'm telling you, you can go look it up. They studied this stuff. You never spend money on these apps. So if you want to actually go out here and just have a regular lifestyle where you're not looking for anything serious, you're not looking for a relationship, you're not looking for anything as far as getting married is concerned, dating apps are perfect for you. I went on a date last night with a woman I met from Hinge. She was more ready than I was. I was chilling. She was trying to figure out when we was getting out, when are we leaving, how long are we staying? Yeah, this is how it works. This is how it works on these apps. I don't know. This is the lion.
So so it may be the woman that he's choosing because I never slept with no dude, Now I do. First of all, let me just say this, Trey. I'm
Shane,
sorry.
that's not true. That's not true at all.
First of all, let me just say this. That's his experience. I don't know what kind of women swipe right on him, but I probably wouldn't have. Okay, so that's just being honest. Not to knock you. Not to knock you. Not to say anything bad about you, but listen to how
already did. You just did it.
Listen, I'm pretty sure his profile portrays what he's saying right now. You know what I'm saying? So because they have an option to say casual, they have these things that pull out casual, having a conversation with him. I'm sure that's going to come out in some type of way. So that's what I mean by swiping right on you. But that's not everybody, every woman. I will agree. If anything, I feel like it's more the opposite. I do think that women be playing guys, going on these dates with guys, and you can possibly get a meal a day from a different guy if you really wanted to. In all honesty, because I'm of age and I got 2,000 in the waiting room. You understand? So imagine if I were young and you can play it like that. I'm just
girl, you ain't gotta be young.
I'm just
that's what I was going to say.
Hang on.
Shan, your age has nothing to do with it.
Hang on, Shan. That's because you don't understand the dynamic of how men use dating apps. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen the way
Trey wants me to put him on the choco.
So I can't hear what he's saying. Men swipe right on everything.
Oh,
so the fact that you would have a lot of men that want that really doesn't mean anything. Men don't really go through. Most men don't even read the actual profile. They look at your picture. She good. Swipe right.
I get that.
You could write on there. You could write on there. I have 1,300 bodies, and men wouldn't even pay attention because they just only looking at your picture.
So Trey, so what I was saying, so the reason for me saying that, the reason why I was saying that is that's 2,000 men. If I were that chick that could be possibly, I'm telling men the game that could possibly be played by a woman if I didn't want nothing, because a woman would have to agree to have sex with you, right? So she could be like, I'm not gonna have sex with him. I'm gonna go on a date with him and get this meal, and tomorrow it's gonna be another dude, the same thing. Another dude, the same thing, and you all the time thinking like I'm going to get hooked up. And the whole time, if she's smart chick, she just keeps her legs closed and keep going on these dates. So I'm just telling you from a female standpoint how men can get played, just like you're telling women how they can get played. I'm telling you how men can get played.
Shan, check this out. Go ahead, finish up.
So I get that you're saying men just swipe right, but some women do the same thing. That she knows that she don't want to date that dude.
No, they don't. Shan. They've already done they've done the studies on this. They've already done the work on this. Women only swipe right about 5% of the time. They've already done this. They've already studied it.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you, even on the dudes that she is swiping right on, right? And I guess it depends on the woman. I'm just giving you, just like dudes swipe a whole bunch of times, I'm just giving you the other standpoint of women can play men too, men play women. It's two people playing each other. And that's why you just got to filter out, pray to God, pray on it, do whatever you got to do, because it's playing going both ways, and it's giving the app a bad name just because of what's going on.
Sound like a fair market.
This is what I'm trying to say, right? Shannon, it has nothing to do. Shan, it has nothing to do with your age. If you're 18 or you're 55, men that want to sleep with you, don't give a damn. You see what I'm saying? Okay, good. Then another thing is this, right? When it comes, back in the days when I was in college, one thing that happened is this: this is how men view women on app. They view women as people that just give up the bucks or people that want to eat. We've always thought about that. When I was in college, there was this lady, right, that I hit her up online back in the days. You know the Black Planet thing, when we used to have Black Planet? So I hit her up online, and then she invited me to her house. I went to her house. Then we were talking. This was like 2009. We were talking, and then the next thing when our son came in, a 17-year-old son came in, I was 30. I was turning 30. So our 17-year-old son came in, and I was uncomfortable being there because the son, I don't like to deal with, women with kids, especially when their children are there. She literally wanted me to go into her room so we can have sex. She took me to her room. I'm telling you, she took me to her room and wanted to have sex, and I said to her, I don't have condom because I wasn't prepared. I just came to chill. After back and forth, she said, no, I can go ahead and have sex like that without condom. I'm like, you must be out of your damn mind. There is Walmart, just 1 mile down the street. I told her, let me go to Walmart down the street. She said to me, if you leave this house, you ain't coming back. I left the house. I called her. I said, hey, I'm heading to Walmart. She's like, don't come back. I told you you're not coming back. So this is very bad. But fast forward to many things I've seen. You got to understand when you think that women are going out there getting men to pay for lunch for them, that's not true. Because a lot of women are complaining that they can't even get men online. Because men also know that certain women, they read your profile, they know once you put foodie on that profile, is a red line. You see what I'm saying? Once you put foodie, you put foodie, like to eat.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. If that's your experience, I
Now
can't
for
knock
me,
your
that's a green light. I know how to get at you.